Hello YouTube, welcome back. It's CRYPTBEARDS, CRYPTBEARDS 15 to be precise, and we're just having a little fun time with the military. I don't know what we were doing last session. We spent a little bit of time between the recordings giving some nicknames to the dwarves from people in chat, so everything I was thinking about has flown the coop. However, just before recording I did remember that we had a migration wave, so, excuse me, let's sort them by migration wave and head to the bottom. To the bottom. Right, so these people have turned up, but I don't think these are migrants. These are visitors. They're dwarves. Dwarf. Pardon me. So maybe they are migrants, but they don't seem to have any skills I can set. Yeah, they're non-citizens. Ignore. It must be these lads. It must be these people who turned up. Adil, Burr, Domus, Doran, Minkot, Risen, Erdim, Ushat and Ushrir. Anyone got any exciting basic skills? Speak now. Show me your abilities. Let me see what you can do. Show me what you got. Sorry. Let's go to the military screen. Hello. Burr. Oh, 6 groundhogs, 2 turkeys and 2 emus. Well, he's either some kind of hunter or a serial killer in training. A child serial killer. He's a competent ambusher, an expert archer and an expert crossbowman. Ah, well I think maybe you could form the core of our new military ranged group, yes? We have a barracks for you. Unfortunately, everybody in the previous incarnation was slaughtered mercilessly by an enormous scarab that breathed fire, but I think your prospects are slightly better, right? Yes? Feeling optimistic, Burr? Good. That's what I like to see. Positivity. Anyway, let's have a look at your other skills just to make sure I'm not throwing anything away. Chucking any valuable abilities in the bin? Not at all. You are as useless as a fucking used tampon. That's actually pretty grim. I don't know why I reached for those things. I'm pretty sure there are uses for used tampons. I'm sure some bright spark has figured out a way to make fertilizer out of them or something. Or rocket fuel. Excuse me, black pudding. Shall we send him into the military now? Do I still have the squad? I do. The Armoured Creeds has 0 members. Not anymore. There's 1 member. It's advisable to open the military screen in Dwarf Fortress after making any changes to squad leaders. Sure, no problem, but he's in, right? He's in? Good. So who else is in this little sorry crew? We've got a 10 kill boy, but nobody else. Everybody else is fairly basic. What about your other skills? Let's see who you are. What do you do? You're a sort of budding artiste, but that's about it. Attributes, roles, animals. Oh, did you bring any animals with you? A chick. Baby llama, duckling, goat kid, sow. Okay, that's cool. Social alt skills. I don't know what these even are. Cooperation, assertiveness. That's way too deep. I'm not going that deep. Let's put the lid back on those. Health. Everyone good? Oh, hang on. I've got to scroll down to the correct people. Hold your horses. What did I... Oh, yeah, I don't know what any of this is. Oh, dear. Pardon me. Excuse me. Right, let's go down to our little migrant wave. They've come injured. One of them's thirsty. This guy's got movement impaired. Unconscious. Are these definitely the right... Oh, did I read the dwarves? I don't think I did I? I don't think I fucking well did. There we go. Now I've read them. This was the migration wave that came. Oh my goodness, what a waste of time. Well, not entirely wasted. We did get this lad in the military where he belongs. Let's have a look at the real migration wave and see what professions we have. Threshers, furnace operators, surgeons. Ooh, we needed a surgeon, didn't we? We've got quite a few medical professionals turned up here. That's interesting. Okay, what else? What are you? You're a bone carver. No, we've already got a legendary. Oh, have we? Yep. Legendary bone carvers. 10 a penny, those guys. They turn up all the time. Right, let's have a look at your military skills. Anyone here got a kill? Nope. 1 level of dodge among the lot of them, and 1 level of Mark's Dwarf. Pathetic. Social alt health. They're all healthy, that's good. Weapons. Bore any weapons. So that's not what that displays it. That's what you can use. Military alternative skills. What are these? Oh, it's just a military alternative layout. Sure. Okay, and... Oh, hang on, there's a little equipment box you can hover over and it shows you what they're carrying. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, holy shit. I didn't take you guys over to Dwarf Therapist. What a wanker. What a complete tit barge. Let me look at the old chat and see what we've got going on. Let's have a little look. Excuse the sniffaloos. Artham is happy that he's an engraver in his off time. Always nice to engrave those blood splatters in somebody's bedroom. Yeah, you can engrave your exploits, because of course you've killed some pretty big beasties. Or cheese, yes, they do occasionally engrave cheese. This game is amazing. If you have rivals, you might end up engraving something your rival hates to the wall of their bedroom. That's true, that would be beautiful. Osmosis Jones, I am perfectly aware of that. I love the game myself, despite being pretty bad at it. Is anybody any good at Dwarf Fortress? Actually, is Cupo in chat? He's pretty good at Dwarf Fortress. He's probably streaming right now. I have to say, I probably shouldn't say this because it's stupidity, but if you're looking for somebody who streams Dwarf Fortress with a competent playstyle and makes beautiful, gorgeous fortresses, check out Cupo, K-E-U-P-O. He's very good. Of course, that's not what you're going to get here. If you come here to learn how to play Dwarf Fortress or to get any insight on how the game works or what it's about, then you have strayed far from the path you need. I am not going to give you anything of the sort. You're going to get a rambly mess. I mean, sure, if you like the words, cool. Doesn't really matter what the game is then, does it? But, if you're into Dwarf Fortress, it's up to you. This may be your thing. It may not. But whatever. We're all happy. Before I go out of here, let's have a little look and see who's currently doing what. This guy's praying to Cash's plan, Noah. Listening to a story, rendering fat, straight away, here, immediately, and rendering fat. This one's praying to Cash's plain Noah, seems like a popular god. Praying to Subi, I forget who Subi is. And playing make-believe, oh, they're a child. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Are there any legendary writers, says Osmosis Jones. Let me just quickly check that for you. Other skills, right? Writers, here we go. There's a writer. We've got... Wow. Nobody in the fortress who is a writer. Ouch. We've got an amazing library, just no one who actually appreciates it very well. No writers. Sorry, Osmosis. That's a little bit... Toadie's got no time to play Dwarf Fortress. For fuck's sake, he's got to get on with making the game. Outrageous idea. How dare he play it? He is the creator, not the consumer. I did consider myself good until I watched DF Wandering Kids single pick challenge in an evil glacier. What? How do you... oh god, I hear about people embarking on glaciers and stuff. And a glacier, embarking on glaciers and... the kind of evil biome challenges, and I can't even fathom how you'd even begin to do that. If you start anywhere near a necromancer's tower, you're basically fucked. Basically, and essentially, and absolutely fucked. There's no way around it. Then again, our next fortress, we have those interesting burial plans we were planning, so maybe if zombies do turn up, it might not be so much of an issue, because the dead will be in the volcano, which will be nice, won't it? It'll be lovely. Excuse me. I have a couple of pretty good players on YouTube, but I can't remember their names, and I'm on my phone right now. Krug Smash, YouTube. He seems to be the king of Dwarf Fortress on YouTube at the moment. Krug Smash. His videos are just magnifique. I'm doing it again, just in case you're wondering. I've got that little forefinger to thumb. It's good symbol, and I'm kissing it, going. Krug Smash did an evil biome that went straight to hell to begin with. Fought through it. Holy shit. Can you get a link for that? Could you pop a link for that in? Because I'd like to see that. Or in the Discord, that'd be even better. But hey, you don't have to go to the Discord, but you're welcome to. You're welcome to. Not right now, obviously, that would be a pain in the arse. Krug Smash is, yeah, he's really good. The quality is bad as fuck, sadly, but he does so many crazy things. An entry hall with a Minecraft trap that pushes invaders in magma and stuff like that. A minecart, not Minecraft, daft. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. Those of you watching on YouTube right now, just go and watch Krug Smash. Come on, what are you doing? Why are you dabbling the scrub tier shit like this? go and watch Krug Smash. Then come back, watch this. When you're liable to fall asleep, and put the playlist on. Yeah, that's what to do. Right, shh, didn't say that. Evil biome is for pussies, let's go to the circus. Well, there's a good chance that'll happen here. Right, let's unpause the action. I forget what I was doing entirely now, so... Can't believe I need a second recap in a fucking single session. That's insane. Thank you for that. Okay, I can't spend... Ah, yes! Nil was making something. What has he made? Nil Mafalkazban, farmer, has created Mostib Avos, a turkey bone animal trap. He claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor, Endok Bolted Hoods. Intriguing, an animal trap. Practical. Very nice. Let's have a little look at the animal trap. That's the wrong button. There we go. Why spoil the block of gifts? There we go. No. Yes. Mostib Avos, the orange of mining, a turkey bone animal trap. Let's have a little look. This is a turkey bone animal trap. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is studded with lead and decorated with turkey bone, donkey leather, and leopard leather. This object is adorned with hanging rings of pyrite and menaces with spikes of sperm whale leather and giant wren leather. On the item is an image of dwarves in cougar leather. The dwarves are travelling. The artwork relates to the foundation of helm pulled by the mystery helms of channeling of the Rampart of Deer in the early spring of 507. Lovely. Steel clutches. Ah, yes, I've seen it pop up in my thumbnails, but I never actually picked it up and watched it, because I didn't know what it was. I was watching the most recent one. These are all the ones we made, right? What else? Are there any more interesting books and stuff that people have brought in? The Love of Meeting, The Sasquatch in the Age of Myth, Hegemon and the Contingent Pet. Well, I think we've read most of these. Explorations of the Tree, The Sunsets on Beauty, that's not even a book. Musings on the Trees. This one here we got off a giant. Did the Etin have a weapon? Not a named one. That's a bit of a shame, really, isn't it? Just a bit of a shame. Menacing spikes of sperm whale leather. Not something that you'd really consider menacing. No, spikes of leather seems odd to me as well. It seems a bit odd. As Osmosis Jones has pointed out in chat. Steel Clutches is just epic. 3 fortresses and 2 adventure modes spanning over 100 years. Oh my, how long have we been going? Not anywhere near 100 years, that's for sure. Right, have we got these adamantine orders going, or what? All the orders have been jobbed off, that one. What about down here? No, that's a mason's workshop. That's not what you want to see. You want the craft store. There we go. They're actually extracting metal strands in here. Hopefully, if it's in the orders... Yeah, there it is. It's in the orders. Let's see if there's anything popping up in here. Anything in the applewood bin? Look in the applewood bin. Look in the applewood bin. Check for threads of adamantine in the applewood bin. No? No. Sadly not. None made yet. Hello, Firehawk. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Actually, not welcome back to the stream. You watch on YouTube, don't you? I think? Or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is your first time experiencing the CRYPTBEARDS experience. If so, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Sorry for mistaking you for somebody else. But I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen you appear on the YouTube doodahs. Not the analytics, the sub-notifications, that was it. That was the word I was looking for. Right, so, where were we? Shall we head down to the adamantine again and give it a little kick in the nuts? Or should we focus on building our military? What's the deal here, eh? Anybody got a bit of a suggestion? Anyone want to put forward a theory as to the best line of action? I don't know. Can't remember the YouTuber's name. This is Arthur, by the way, those of you listening. Can't remember the YouTuber's name, but I remember he made a fortress in the desert shaped as a cylindrical pillar with a trap bridge for enemies to fall down and die. That even got a dragon. Holy shit, dragons. That's way beyond my abilities. Don't get a chance to check out the tubes all the time. Too much internet's content, so little time. It's good to catch you streaming it, though. Well, that's good. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us live. And I agree, there is so much to watch on the internet. You really have to prioritise. And you know what? The fact that you're watching me, it hasn't gone unnoticed. You could be watching any old shit. And you are. No, I mean, you could be watching any old stuff on the internet. You could be watching, going and seeing anything. There's loads of professionally produced content out there. And what's happened? You've ended up strolling into this little corner of the internet. And you've pulled up a stool and sat down. You know what? More than ASMR, that gives me tingles. Makes me feel real good. So let's take these last 2 nubbins of adamantine out of this wall. And then perhaps do a downstair to see what we get. Sounds crazy, I know. But, I mean... it might work, mightn't it? Marcus Aurelius, named after the guy, the Roman emperor from Gladiator. The first one, the one that dies. The one that's played by Dumbledore. The Dumbledore that died. Oh god, this is getting depressing. Damn. A gremlin! Drive it away! Okay, okay. Hey, he's past the traps. Or is he... That little shit's past the traps. Let's watch him for a sec. See what he does. Oh! Oh! Okay. Who did that? Obok. Obok Lollop. Wait, didn't Obok die? Obok Granite squirted. Oh my. You've got squirted in your name. I say. That seems rather fruity. Okay, so Obok done it. Let's congratulate Obok with a little round of applause. Well done. Didn't even have to ask him. He just did it. He saw the gremlin and went, nah, mate. Don't want you in here. I've seen what happens. You've eaten after midnight. Clearly. Clearly. Let's unpause the action and go back down to the Adamantine. Nothing exciting going on there. Boo. Boo. Excuse me. Yes, that's him. Haven't watched anything from him for some time, so he quit making videos or just quit Dwarf Fortress. Quit videos officially. Still did one or two Dominions ones, but he said he quit. I never really started, so if I ever say I quit, then you can all point at me and go, you fucking knob. Quit. You pretentious bastard. That's the thing, yeah. My name is Marcus. No, Maximus, not Marcus. Stupid. I'm not even... I was going to read it out, but now I feel like I've stumbled over the first line, so it makes no sense to do so. Hello. Why is Licott horrified? So much so that he's unable to drink. Let's have a little look-see. He's horrified here. No, he's horrified round here. But what's the thing that gives him the horrification? That's the question. Why are you so horrified? Why? Tell me why? Why are you so horrified? I don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. We learned how to get your dwarves to spar a lot while in the military instead of personal combat drills. Make some great military dwarves. I still have yet to master the military aspects of Dwarf Fortress, as you can see from my parlous military offerings here. I should really buff them back up. Wait, we did repel a Forgotten Beast, actually. I mean, we didn't do that badly. Actually, I should probably head down and find all the gear that got dropped. There's probably a shitload of forbidden stuff in the stairwells. Oh, damn it. Damn you, fool stairwells. Do 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 do. Here we go, looking for all the loot that got dropped when my guys got murdered. Looking for all the loot that got dropped when my guys got fried. Where is the loot? Where is the loot? Can I take your boots? What's this? Is this loot? Is this a loot? It's a granite up-down stairway with apparently nothing else on it. Maybe I went over it. Did I go over? Nope. Well, there's some kind of icon there. What am I looking at? Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's get a little bit more. It's a rotted plump helmet. Oh dear. Up we go, up we go. Here we go. I'm definitely going up. Keep looking for that sweet, sweet left behind loot. No? There's still some blood there, so someone clearly took a smack. Anything on there? Nope. It's just a pool of blood on a staircase. Oh, must be all on one step then, presumably. I guess. Maybe. Up here? I think we're getting a bit far back. All their gear must have been retrieved. Somebody must have gone, hey, maybe we should take the stuff that the dead people left behind and, you know, put it away. Make sure it's not left down here in the stairwell. Where it could be a problem. Trip hazard. Dwarves don't care about trip hazards. Dwarves don't care about health and safety at all. I mean, the mines of Moria. No handrails. Miles and miles of dangerous, thin stairways, but any handrails? No. No, you can stick the concept of safety right up your arse. Yeah, how do you feel about that, eh? Feel safe now? No, I bet you don't. I bet you don't. What's this here? A rattlesnake tooth earring. What's this doing in your office? A Sasquatch nail bracelet. Clean zircon bracelet. Why is everybody chucking jewellery around in their offices? Have they been stripping down? A pigtail shoe. pigtail sock. Interesting. Garden cress seeds. Oh, is that because he pooped? Oh dear. Oh dear. How am I enjoying the weather? Gradually trying to cook us all alive, a scoundrel. I am not enjoying the weather. I am just uncomfortable to the maximum. I got the old hay fevers. I got the old hotsies. Ah, it's not good. It's not good. And I'm sitting on a sort of faux, as I've mentioned several times already this session, a faux leather plastic chair, which is sticking to my back in a most unpleasant manner. You can hear a sort of noise as I move forward. Maybe the microphone's not picking it up, but it's almost like pulling sellotape off of something. But not sellotape, that kind of white masking tape, that kind of noise. Ew, ew. Horrification does have a certain glam metal album sound about it. It's good. Horrification. You can imagine them putting on all their makeup before they go on stage, like some kind of grease paint Slipknot. I'm not good at making military, but at least I learned how to get my soldiers to actually spar and got some ideas for trap corridors and defensive systems with ballistas and stuff. I've had these. A kind of a schlup noise, yes, that's a very good onomatopoeic phrase. I like it. But yes, I've been meaning to do more traps and stuff, but I keep neglecting it. The one fortress where I don't make any traps of note or of drawbridge or anything has survived the longest. I mean, this is, I think, by far, certainly by number of frames elapsed, the longest running fortress ever, but I think the one that went on for about 20 sessions at 2 frames a second might actually be the temporally longest, IRL longest stream. We'll see though. God, how long did I play that for with just 2 frames a second? It was months, absolutely bloody months. Still, I've learned my lessons. I've made smaller worlds, and this one seems to be chugging along quite nicely at 46, considering we currently have, if you'll indulge me with a quick trip to Dwarf Therapist on my own, 133 adults, 13 children, and 1 soul baby. Soul baby. Excuse that snuffle. So, have we got a load of slabs? We've got a few slabs knocking around. Should we get engraving? Let's get our lads engraving some slabs. Oh, Inod the Bard has gone into depression. It seems like a lot of the bards get depressed. They're probably singing sad songs. They're probably emo bards. That's what it is. Why doesn't she love me? And that kind of stuff. Let's have a little look at adding engrave memorial slab. There we go. No slabs engraved, not memorialised. Oh, Olon. Deggle. Okay, we've got a lot of dead fuckers. But these are all in tombs, so that's not too bad. So it's these guys up the top who need memorialisation. Let's look for the important ones first. Someone to be, of course. You need a bit of memorialisation. There we go. Let's do another one. Add. Alt-S. Oh, okay, just add. Okay. Well, Doc and Ratnik, both namies. They're going to need slabs. So we'll do those. Add. Okay, and then Ratnek, of course, he's a namey, he's dead. Did we engrave one for Voliol? I think we did already. 99 Artham, sleep tight, have yourself a good night. And thanks for joining us. You're welcome back anytime. I mean, preferably when I'm streaming, but I mean, if you want to come and sit and chat, you could go to the Discord. Then there would definitely be stuff going on. But, you know, whatever you fancy. Anyway, where was I? We're making slabs for people. Well, it doesn't matter if Voliol gets 2, does it? I don't think it does. And Bergendorf definitely deserves 2, even if he already has one. And Leah the Lovely, of course. Leah the Lovely never had an engraving. There we go. So everybody who had a name is getting a slab. That's nice. And we'll do the others later on. Once we start getting ghosts, we'll have to be a bit more... Hello, Super Chaser. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. It's a bit late for you, isn't it? 10 to 1 here, so presumably 10 to 2 where you are. Excuse me, I'm just about to indulge myself in a little chomp on some chocolate. If you'll bear with me, I'm going to mute the microphone so as not to destroy your ears too much. I'll take a little tour around the fortress while you wait. Bear with me. There we go. Most of the chocolate's been evacuated from my mouth, and now, I can revel in the flavour that remains. Isn't it lovely? Eating a bit of chocolate. Unfortunately, I've picked one with a little chunky bits of, or crunchy bits of biscuit in it, and it's left quite the crunchy grit. It's left a layer of crunchness in my mouth, so occasionally you'll be hearing some unusual sounds. Well, not that unusual, not if you've experienced crunching before. Oh, restaurant and a movie with the family. Very nice. Very nice. We had a movie night today. We watched Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I pronounced that weird, didn't I? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. No, we watched Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in preparation for our trip to Harry Potter World tomorrow. Just because, spoilers. I don't want the kids getting there and going, who dies? What? No! So we got them up to date with what you see there. So that should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. Stukos is now producing marble mugs of a high quality at an alarming rate. Those notifications are popping up every few minutes. Jurassic World. Any good? Any good? I must admit the last film did not electrify me, but it wasn't awful. It did enough. The special effects were good. The dinosaurs biting people was fun, but maybe the plot was a little, wonky. A little bit wonky. Had some problems. Had some issues, it did. Right, have we got any adamantine strands yet, or are we going to be sitting around forever waiting for these bloody things? It is here that we get to see what's in there, isn't it? Maybe I should just use the bookkeeper. Oh my god, I've just had an idea. Oh, stocks. So we press E, is it, for the enhanced view, and then we'll type in S for search thread. Kenaf thread. Okay, we don't have any adamant. Oh no, it's strands, isn't it? S-T-R-A-N-D. We've got adamantine strands. Currently in a job. Oh, and 10. 10 already made. So what do we do with the adamantine strands once we've got adamantine strands? Is it, that's what it needs. More action. More action. And preferably less children. That's just my personal taste, though. Your mileage may vary. So it's wafers next, isn't it? Strands into wafers, and then wafers into super sweet sets of blue lightweight armour. Oh, Sol Jar Jar! You're stumbling around obliviously. Apparently you're suffering from some psychological issues. I apologise. I appear to have picked a duff dwarf for you. Not only did you just sort of get given one at random, not totally random. We did select based on a skill, but a big pool of skills. Where do we make the wafers? Where do we wafer up? You know what? If I use this, JMQ, and I just type in wafer, make adamantine wafers. There we go. And perpetual order, please, because I want to use up all of our strands as quickly as possible. We don't want them being made into clothes now, do we? Well, although armour is technically clothing, I suppose. We'll see. We'll see. Right, let's hope we start seeing some wafers turn up. I don't know where they're going to get to. They're on the wafer theme. It is on the wafer theme. Go on. Just try it. Ah, good old Mr. Creosote. Oh, excuse me. Big old gulp of water there to try and cope with the blocked up nose, which, now that I think about it, has a certain perilous aspect to it. I could potentially drown in my own mucus. That would be disastrous. We don't want that to happen, do we now? Do we? I don't know. I don't know what Twitch wants anymore. The audience is a mercurial thing. Completely unpenetrable. Unpenetrable? Impenetrable. I don't know. Olin Rakastustod has grown to become a rooster. Oh, that's good, because I give so many fucks about roosters growing up in my fortress. That's the kind of thing that these notifications are good for. Finding out all the important shit that you really fucking care about. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I appear to have slipped. I appear to have slipped my finger and gone to the animal screen. Oh no, I'm looking for a rooster by accident. Oh no, where is it? Oh, please don't accidentally press the butcher button. Please don't accidentally push the... Oh, fuck. Oh, he's a pet. Oh, I'm going to have to engineer some kind of crazy circumstance to have him killed by a pseudo-accident. That's a pain in the ass. He does sound like a cock, yes. No, Super Chaser, I'm not sick. It's just me in the hay fever season, really. I get runny noses and all sorts of stuff, and then the sort of like breathing gets funny, and I get coughs. I'm not ill though. I'm perfectly fine. It is literally just allergic reactions. I hate summer. I really, I mean, I don't know. I mean, just saying the words "I hate summer" does not adequately convey the depth of passion which I have regarding summer and my hatred of it. I mean, if you went for a little swim and tried to get to the bottom of my passion in terms of hatred for summer, you would need some kind of submersible vehicle, because the pressure would just crush you. Absolutely crush you like a tin can. We had an allergic reaction at the restaurant. Oh my goodness, what the hell? What happened? You alright? Hopefully it wasn't a serious allergic reaction. No one had to charge out with a hypodermic needle full of not atropine. Is it atropine? No, atropine's if you've been got with nerve gas. What's it? Adrenaline, that's the one. No, they had to run out with a needle full of adrenaline and jab it into your heart, did they? As exciting as that is. There we go, yes, adrenaline. I used to have to, when I worked somewhere, they used to have atropine available as a treatment for nerve agent poisoning. I think I've mentioned it before on stream. I used to work at a place where they made pharmaceuticals. Many moons ago. Many moons ago. Some fresh fruit juice. It wasn't, dare I say the phrase, nut juice, was it? They hadn't accidentally given you nut juice. What's this green shit? Why have we got green stuff? Oh, it's not vomit, is it? Yeah, this guy's sunk into depression and now he's puking everywhere. He's puking everywhere. Ah, we've got unhappy lads stumbling around, puking everywhere. What are we going to do about this? It's such a shame that you can't throw dwarves into the volcano easily. Excuse me, excuse my hiccupy burping. I mean, I know it's par for the course when it comes to this stream, but, you know, I thought I'd better apologise anyway. Oh dear, it's getting a bit pedestrian now, isn't it? We're stuck. There's not much to do until they start getting these adamantine bits processed, so maybe I should open up a bit of bandwidth and bung more Craftsdorf workshops down. What do you reckon? Remove some of the other crafts workshop orders. What are the other orders? Making mugs and bolts. You know what? Not anymore, sunshine. It's adamantine time. Where's the mug order? Can make a rock mug? 110 out of 200? That's good enough for me. Let's remove the order. And then wooden bolts? Yeah, let's make wooden bolts. Extract metal strands can stay. Adamantine wafers can stay. I think we're all good. Let's get this out, because I keep seeing notifications about that, and I think we're all good for now. Hopefully that'll open up a little bit more bandwidth for the old adamantine to get processed, but we'll see. Now I notice swallowing becoming difficult. Adrenaline or steroids, depends, yes. I've often had steroids for asthma when I was a kid. The old blue Ventolin inhaler and the brown... what was the one? Becatide, I think it was called. That was a steroid. Oh, you're allergic to apples, are you? That's an unusual and exotic allergy. I mean, I was about to say congratulations, but that's probably not the best word for it, is it? I mean, probably one of the worst words. I mean, ooh, unusual. Wow. That sounded really insincere, didn't it? That was brutally bad delivery. Hello. Why are our drink stockpiles dwindling? Is it because everybody is drifting towards depression and slowly just drinking themselves into a stupor? I mean, it's entirely possible. Ah, maybe apple allergies are more common than I thought. Apple allergens. Zolgar Arkulast has grown to become a dwarven child. Oh, wonderful. Brilliant. I care about that. That's why I need those notifications about babies growing up. It's almost as useless to me as the one about the rooster, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? Man, we've been sitting here watching this bloody adamantine for ages and nothing's happening. Sod all is going on. I think I do need to put more Craftsdorf workshops down. Sure, let's do it. Build, workshop, Craftsdorf workshop, and we will place you... Where will we place you? here, under the other one, right in the middle of the room. Boom. There we go, and we'll make it out of marble because that's close and easy. And then also, I'm going to have to quickly take a trip over to Dwarf Therapist, and I'm going to have to put somebody else on the strand extraction task. So if you'll bear with me, I'll leave you guys watching all this, and I am going to find... Where's strand extraction? Strand extraction, glass making, gem cutting, shearing, spinning, dyeing, strand extraction. Here we go. Let's sort everybody by skills. Total assigned, total skill levels, total assigned labours. That was it. And then we find all the people with no labours assigned. Please excuse me. Just enjoy this. Yes, Rando 303 XV is still on the go. Oh man, Osmosis Jones, that pun. That pun. Good God. I don't know whether it's a crime or an achievement. It's somewhere. There's a fine line between the two when it comes to puns, but regardless, congratulations. Congratulations. Hello Rando, by the way. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. That's probably... Maybe it's cooked apple. Maybe cooking it breaks down whatever you're allergic to. Maybe it's unwashed apples and it's actually pesticide you're allergic to. Maybe you're an insect. Maybe you're a humanoid insect posing as a human, using Twitch as a method to learn how to be a human being, or at least appear to be human. Is that correct? Have I pierced the cowl of your veil of your disguise? This lad here, Adil, are you in the military? Sorry, I'm in a world of my own looking at Dwarf Therapist. How rude, eh? How bloody rude of me. I just need more strand extractors, that's all, man. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. These lads. Bemble? Bemble, what are you? Administrator. No, you are an actual administrator now, aren't you? Hunter. No, you're not, mate. You're not a hunter. We don't have hunters here. We've got animals that we can just farm. We don't need to hunt shit. There we go. He is now a strand extractor. We've got 4 of those lads. Let's disable all of his other options in life. Where is he? Here he is. No? You know what? Fuck it. Let's go back to the screen and see what's going on here. Anything? Have I missed anything? Someone's become a milker. Oh, exciting. Not the nice European chocolate bars, you understand. The person who squeezes cow boobs. Bemble Odomar the monk is visiting, and a human scholar. Oh, wonderful. Lots and lots of visitors. Not at all a problem. Not at all a problem. Cooking denatures proteins and can wash off touch chemicals like pesticides. Ah, maybe. As I say, maybe. I agree. You are correct, yes. But maybe that's why the cooked apple and stuff doesn't. Carrots and cherries. I love cherries, but you do get that weird sort of sensation in your mouth after eating too many, don't you? It's not good. Or goat boobs or yak boobs. You are correct, Osmosis Jones. It's more than one kind of boob can be milked. In fact, by definition, all boobs can be milked. It's just the way of the boob. The channel Day9 TV is doing a Bloodborne blind run. I have not played Bloodborne. I don't have a PlayStation 4. I don't have a PlayStation 4, so I've never had an opportunity to really play Bloodborne, which is a tragedy. Oh, it's now summer, and we still haven't had another bloody caravan come through. It looks like we are fully bunged up. Some boobs can be milked for money. That's true, but it's an entirely different mechanism. It's a different kind of milking. It's a different kind of milking entirely. No, except in some unusual edge cases, in which case the two things do cross over, but not so commonly. Not so commonly, or at least I don't think so. Personally, I don't find that very, shall we say, marketable. I don't think I'd be in the market for any, well, let's just call it what it is, lactation porn. It's not really my thing. I find it a little bit, nah. We still have some frozen breast milk in the freezer from when both the kids were little. I don't know quite what we're keeping it for, but, you know, it's frozen, so it's not like it's going to cause any trouble, is it? Not like it's going to rise up and start giving me jip. Used to not be a problem, but has developed since my early 20s or thereabouts. So you're also on the cherries and apples. Well, the tingles, the cherry and apple tingles. Anyway, I'll have to head out and catch the VOD. Good evening, see you all around. Thanks for joining us, even for a little bit, Rando. Much appreciated. It's good to have you visit. Make some cheese from it, scoundrel. Yes. We could make some cheese. We have actually got cheese being made constantly. Oh, cheese from the breast milk in the freezer. I'm not sure. I mean, presumably you can, but I don't want to drink or eat it personally. I mean, it's not really up my alley. You know. Ah, dear. I was about to launch into something there, and I thought, let's save that for another day. Something when you're a bit more awake. Someone cancelled a nest. Frightened, mortally afraid. I think we've got ghosts. I think some of the people who haven't had a memorial are getting a little bit uppity. Nunchaku Chaku, there he is, taken by a fright. Presumably, whatever spectral presence there is round here. Nunchaku Chaku. Do you see any ghosts anywhere? I don't see any wee ghosties. Let's keep watching. Let's unpause the action, see if anything else happens. Presumably we get to see if they're ghosting, right? If they're doing the ghosties, then we can check out in the in fact, let's do that. Let's go to this craft shop and then we will look at the memorial slabs. Is there there we go. Thob's a ghost. Bonk. There's your memorial slab. Add a new task. Olam's not a ghost. We're only going to do it for ghosts at the moment. Oh, hello. All entombed and memorialized. Oh, look. Bergendorf got 2 slabs in the end. Did Voliol? No, I hadn't done Voliol. Oh, well, never mind. Let's go up to the graveyard and place these bad boys, shall we? Build. Slab. Alt-S. Boom. There we go. Let's place one here. Oh, wait. How do I tell? There was a way to see whether they were memorials, wasn't there? What was it? Oh, here we go. Marble. Oh my goodness. Marble memorial to presumably someone? I can't remember who began with L now. Let's try Alt-S again. We'll place another slab here at the end of this row of graves. And then expand contract. Microline memorial, don't know who it's to, but it can go down. Another Alt-S, please. And then we'll pop one here. And it will be this memorial. Bonk. And then another one. And another one, please. Thank you very much. Bung that at this end, and X Kimberlite Memorial, lovely. And once they're placed, we can have a little look and see who's got their memorial where. Once we've got reason to read them. Oh, we've got loads of memorials actually. I missed a few. Bonk, there's a memorial. Alt-S, pop another one here. X, Marble Memorial. This looks like it's Voliols. Alt-S, one here. X, expand, and another one there. That's probably someone to be. Should we put another one down, see if there's any more? You can go here if there are. No. No more memorial slabs have been engraved. So let's get those ones in and see what happens. I've heard people eating the placenta too, which seems a bit odd to me. Tom Cruise, did he? Amazing. Anyway, Super Chaser's off to bed. Night night, Super Chaser. Sleep tight. Have yourself a good one. Hopefully your throat will not swell up in the night and cause you jip. Keep a hypodermic needle with some adrenaline nearby, just in case. Just in case. Although, from the sounds of it, you've got your apple reaction well in hand. Oh look, there's the ghosty. Old Thob the Diagnoser. It's not a very impressive name. It's Thob the makes you expect some kind of barbarian kind of affair, but nope, he's a diagnoser. He's got a very, 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 very middle-class job. Quite the member of the bourgeoisie. Oh look, they've placed one of these here and here. Let's have a look at what these have got on them. It's a Bergendorf memorial. Let's take a little look and see what a Bergendorf memorial looks like. Show me the memorial. T, I've got to press, haven't I? There we go. Let's have a little look. This is an exceptional Kimberlite memorial to Bergendorf Onolmishos. The slab reads, "In memory of Bergendorf Onolmishos, born 474, bled to death in the year 511, slayer of the giantess Tira Ksaphon, the castle of fragrances, lover of the venerable tresses." Oh, that's nice. He was a killer and a lover, which, not an ideal combination. Certainly not one you want to see on Tinder. Oh, I see you're a killer. Nice. Are you going to kill me? Yes. Oh dear. That's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Imagine that. Going on a date with someone who openly professed to be a serial killer and then being surprised by the fact that you get moidered. Moidered in the first degree. James Bond is a killer and a lover, though not at the same time, crucially. Because that would make you a necrophiliac. And frankly, that's a little bit weird. Or maybe it wouldn't make you a necrophiliac. Maybe it's something in between a necrophiliac and a vivophiliac? Is that what they'd be called? A normal sexual drive towards the living? They're vivophiliacs? Maybe that's correct, maybe that's wrong, I'm not sure. But we'll leave it at that for now. Who doesn't want to have a vivophiliac in their life? The dead, I suppose. Anyway, where are we going now? Realistically, we're just really hanging on this adamantine getting processed, and it seems to be taking an inordinately long time. How much have we got? Let's have a look at the old Z stockpile again, see if it's actually stacking up or if I'm going crazy. Stocks, E, and then type in adamantine. We've got wafers. We've got 3 wafers. This isn't looking too bad, actually. We're getting there. How many do I need to make a full suit of plate armour? I think that's a little bit out of reach just yet, but we'll get there. We will get there. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. Ooh, Ulet Aladuslud, a human peddler, is visiting, presumably on a bicycle. Oh, I'm so taken with my own joke. No, that was a terrible joke. If anything, I should be punished for it. But sadly, the way the world is these days, the evil run free. Wild. Rewarded even. Well, I was about to say I've not been rewarded for this stream, but that is an outright fucking lie. That's bunkum. I've actually made a little bit of money off this stream, which has been nice. Enough to sort of top off my computer fund and all that jazz. I've done well. And, of course, thank you all. Thank you all for that. Much appreciated. Although, let's just stress, that's not live-in money. That's a little bit of extra pocket money. Just in case anyone was wondering, thinking, hey, this guy's got 16 viewers. He's making money? A little bit. Anywho. Oh, oafs a lot. Oh, man. Now I look like I've been begging. Which, I suppose, in a way, this is kind of like busking, isn't it? Streaming is very much like busking, in fact. It's kind of like going up to the station, sitting outside with your guitar, putting your hat in front of you and just playing a tune, except with a computer game. Imagine, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just take a laptop up to King's Cross or up to London Bridge and just sit outside with a hat playing Dwarf Fortress and see how much money I make. It might work. We'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. I'm not expecting massive riches or enormous floods of gold, but, I might make about £1. Mind you, I am quite a scruffy fella. I think all I have to do is sit on a street corner, and eventually, if I sit there long enough, someone's going to chuck some change at me. I'm not what you would call a sartorially gifted man. In fact, I am a terrible scruffpot. A terrible, terrible scruffpot. Let's head down to the adamantine face. We're using a bit more up now. Maybe, because I'm going to be winding the stream up relatively soon, maybe we should end as we begin with just a little tink on the old adamantine vein. Let's do it. Why be silly? Why be cautious? Let's just throw cautious into the wind. I mean, pretty much all the bards in our fortress have fallen into depression, which means that tavern is going to be a fucking laugh riot. Every single guy walks in with his lute, steps up and go, why doesn't she love me? I'm so unhappy. Oh, I say. Hello, human caravan. Oh, welcome. Please, come and trade. Or am I going to have to kill these dwarf boys bunging up my trade depot? I sincerely hope not. You coming? Where are they? Don't tell me they're not coming. That would not be optimal. That would be frankly suboptimal. Where are the wagons at? Where are the wagons at? He's taking that boy back to the field to get after milking. Here we go. Here we go. It's a 4-wagon caravan, please. 5-wagon caravan. Oh, the trade. The trade. Unib has been re-elected as mayor. Congratulations, Unib. What's going on here? Oh, fuck. Don't tell me the trade caravans are just going to pile upon each other and just freeze on sight. That's not good. I don't want that. Oh, come on. They're coming in. They're coming in. Caravan number 1, please. What are you doing? Are you getting in? Shit. We've got a massive pile up. Oh, no. Oh, they're leaving. Wait. The old caravan's leaving too. Except only one of the caravans. Only one of the wagons. What? Well, this is just confusing. Oh! That one's going too! And this one? Have they just left loads of stuff? Oh, it's like a weight off the chest. Finally! Finally! Just enough to buy a lolly? I'd probably get a nice iced lolly with that. Oaf's lolly? Oaf's lolly? Osmosis Jones, Ocelot's donation, which I appear to have just completely ignored. Thank you very much for those bits, much appreciated. They all stack up pretty well. They all stack up pretty well. Not regretting the decision to become an affiliate, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Right, keep on going, guys. Now this is empty. We may have missed one caravan, but at least now we know the next one that turns up can actually get used. Brilliant. Proper brilliant. Right, should we move all the shit out of here, guys? Because there appears to be a lot of stuff in here that just isn't appearing. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Pardon me. Yep, Super Chaser will be changing repeatedly to and from his weird lizard form, mainly because... Is this all forbidden? Oh wait, is this all the shit? This is all the shit that caravan had on it. Did they all drop all their stuff on one square? Let me just explore this concept. Oh my god, they did. The milk's probably going to be off by now. They've been there for about 2 years, haven't they? Durian wood bebda. What's a durian wood bebda? Let's take a little look and find out, shall we? This is a finely crafted durian wood bebda. The bells are made from durian wood. The stand is made from clear glass. The bebda is a large stationary percussion instrument. It consists of 5 wooden bells attached to a glass stand. The musician plucks the bells. The instrument has a 1-octave range going from a middle to a high-pitched. The instrument has a noisy, rich timbre. No, that's the worst impression I've ever done of a musical instrument. Let's not get down that little lane, shall we? What we should do, though, is go to D, B, C. That's right, scoundrel. You got it right. And then we'll just area select all this forbidden shit and boom, forbidden no more. Hopefully my idler numbers will drop and we'll see a huge stream of dwarves knocking over there to pick up all that shit. Did the lads up here drop anything? Let's check that. D, B, C. There's stuff here. Let me just check out what it is. If it's just a bolt, then I'm not that excited, but boo, it's a copper bolt. Boo, boo. I don't know why these are forbidden. Could we not just pick these things up? Oh, they wouldn't build the second trade depot, would they? We don't need it anymore anyway, so we can leave that now. Quantum trading, indeed. Every single piece of trade good they had left on a single square. Look at them go. They're all in. Wow, man, here's me thinking we were going to have trouble with food and whatnot, but I think they've probably dropped a shitload of food off. Let's have a quick look in the kitchens and take a peek. Oh, it's not food that we're really fussed about, to be honest, it's booze. People are coming down with their cups and drinking all the time. Actually, Osmosis Jones, I believe the musical instruments in Dwarf Fortress are procedurally generated. They don't actually necessarily have to be real-world musical instruments. So there's an algorithm in there, a little procedural generation bit of code that makes them on the fly. Well, at World Gen, I think. On the fly seems a bit much. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting tired now, as you probably noticed. Somewhat subdued, somewhat garbled, doing basically fuck all with the fortress. But that's, it's the way of things. It is part of the CRYPTBEARDS tradition that we sit around doing fuck all for very long periods of time. Hopefully. Hopefully that won't upset you. Someone else has slipped into depression. This is not good. You know what? I'm thinking now might be time. Oh, bollocks. The forgotten beast, Muz Estrithagash, has come. A great scaly toad. It has a knobbly trunk, and it is ravening. Its clear scales are round and overlapping. Beware its fire. Well, once again, we ended our Fortress session on a cliffhanger. Those of you watching the YouTube recording, thank you very much for putting up with this hour-long epic, but you'll have to wait until the next session to see what becomes of this forgotten beast. Here's my prediction: death of the fortress. But then again, I predicted that with the last forgotten beast, which we repelled with a full-strength military force. This time, perhaps, maybe not so successful, but we'll see. We'll see. The fire breathers have traditionally been an issue for our fortresses, but we'll find out. Night, night, Firehawk. Have a good sleep. Hopefully, you won't end up being kept awake by this infernal heat. Oh, damn you, infernal heat. Anyway, those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much. I'll see you another time. Bye.